Channel 3, the church controversy that has a Mid-South pastor behind bars tonight. Good evening, everyone. I'm Claudia Barr.
I'm Richard Ransom. The pastor says he's following his faith, giving his church a name he says God sent to him.
The problem is that name is trademarked to another church. Now, the courts have stepped in, and tonight the Mid-South pastor is all the way on the West Coast, over that way, locked up for refusing to listen to the court. Wayne Carter is here now with tonight's big story. Wayne.
Well, good evening, guys. You've probably heard of breaking away from churches before, but this is much bigger and has gone much further. Courts are involved, a hunger strike, and services canceled at a very unique Mid-South church.
It's not your typical run-of-the-mill church. How often have you seen a former gas station turned into a place of worship? But right here, where it likely used to say full-serve, self-serve, it now reads Creation Seventh-day Adventist Church. It's the same name as a large congregation known around the world.
We have no way to change the name without disobeying what we understand God's instructions to be.
Assistant Pastor Lucien Chartier spoke to us by phone, saying the congregation in Guys, Tennessee used to be a part of the bigger church and broke away. They've worshiped here since 1991, and only recently were they sued, being told they could no longer use the larger church's name. That church just released a statement saying, "We believe Pastor McGill in his right to exercise his religious beliefs and operate a ministry. However, to falsely identify himself with an organization of which he is not a part is not acceptable."
It would be like a Baptist suing people for baptizing. It's pretty absurd.
The church is now shut down. No more services, largely because Pastor Walter McGill is locked up, arrested for ignoring a court order to change the church name. He now sits in a California jail, reportedly refusing to eat and ever change the name of his unique church, where you can shoot a few hoops while following your faith.
When it comes to a religious law that requires us to violate our convictions, we have to obey God rather than men.
Now tonight, the local church says they respect the court, but won't listen to them over God's instructions. We're live with the latest. Wayne Carter, WREG News Channel 3.